History needs to be rewritten. And coming to the Midwest this fall, Branson, Missouri specifically, a conference that will help you understand the true flow of history. I'm Derek Gilbert. Joining me in studio, the men behind Gen 6 Productions and SkyWatch TV, Timothy Alberino, Steve Quayle, and Tom Horn, to talk about the True Legends Conference. Tim, the dates?
Well, we're very excited to announce our series of conferences called the True Legends Conference. It's being hosted by Gen 6 Productions. And there's a book called True Legends. We do expeditions called True Legends. We have films called True Legends. And now we have a conference that we're launching this year called True Legends. And we're going to have some phenomenal speakers. And the subject matter is going to revolve around the kind of stuff that we talk about in our films. So, Steve, why don't you tell us who's going to be at the conference?
We're going to have, for instance, we're going to have L.A. Marzulli. We're going to have Tom Horn, myself, Tim Alberino, Dr. Michael Lake, and Anselm P. Rambla. Now, Anselm P. Rambla is an unusual gentleman because he has the documentation, the scientific evidence of what we're talking about, the Shinkana, the underground tunnel system through South America. And Derek, what's going to be interesting is that this is going to be more of a teach-and-R than just, quote, a seminar. We don't know the exact format, but each speaker is going to take his area of expertise. And then after he's done with his area of expertise and sharing it with the teach-and-R attendees, then we're going to allow that person to answer the questions that they have. They don't have to wait through and just wait through all the other speakers because something's really burning on their heart. In other words, if Tom has people that want to ask him questions, it'll be at that point, myself, Tim. So Tim and Anselm will pretty much be taking Peru, Sardinia. They'll be doing the same stuff. I'll be dealing with primarily pre-Adam, ancient Greek mythology, going into where does this all lead us, the now, you know, the genetic engineering, the xenogenesis. We're going from Genesis to xenogenesis, which is the third strand of DNA, introduced into the human DNA. Then Tom is going to be speaking about 450 things. No, he's going to be speaking about his specific area that the Lord's placed on his heart. Dr. Michael Lake. What we're trying to do is build this into a, if you will, consistent understanding of ancient history, contemporary history, and to prepare the people of God for what's coming. And by preparing the people of God for what's coming with the knowledge, again, it's like in the survival business, it starts here, and it's the same thing. It starts here, making sure our hearts are right. And we're going to have Pastor David Langford on Sunday to preach one of his amazing anointed sermons because we're going to be dealing with heavy stuff, okay? And God's word says his people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. And they perish, and not because it's not given to them, but because they won't embrace it and apply it to their lives. So it's really exciting. There'll be a lot of video involved in it, but there'll be a chance for people really to come close. We're going to be at the Mansion in Branson. I like it because it kind of rhymes. But again, it's a comfortable place. It's got big screen TVs. And again, the website will be up for people to pre-register. And I'm excited about it because this will be the first time I've ever been in a conference. So I've been invited 17 years in a row. But I owe him, and now he's owing me. But the point is that we're truly going to touch and ground that has not been presented publicly. Tom?
Yeah, well, and I want to say to the SkyWatch television viewers that this is the very first time. It's the most recent expedition that we were on that involved Gen 6 Productions, the film crew that were there. These are people that work for television and Hollywood all of the time. These are A-list people that shoot the Mountain Men series and all that stuff. We took our crew there, and I was so excited, and the findings were so groundbreaking that we literally came out of it saying this is going to rewrite the history of the Americas, and the people that have seen the information are in agreement with us. So we published a book, Unearthing the Lost World of the Cloud Eaters, the very first time ever a book by Tom Horn and Steve Quayle, right? You would have thought we've done this a dozen times, but no, this is the first one. And then the documentary, I'm going to be talking about Unearthing the Lost World of the Cloud Eaters, that whole venture, where it took us, where we'll have more time to discuss the details. It's going to be at the Mansion Theater. The Mansion Theater is one of the main venues in Branson. Branson's a wonderful tourist type town. People can come there and see all kinds of other stuff, right? right, while they're in town. But this is where all the legendary people in Branson go to perform. So beautiful theater seating in there, beautiful sound systems, giant stages, giant screens. So I'm really glad to partner with Gen 6 in promoting and encouraging our viewers and our listeners, if it's possible, for them to be there in September. And if they want to learn more about it, what's the best way for them to do that?
Gen6conferences.com.
Gen6conferences.com.
That's GNSIX conferences.com.
Thank you.
All right, coming to the Mansion Theater in Branson, the True Legends Conference this fall. Keep watching for more information, and of course, check out the website, gen6conferences.com. Gentlemen, we're looking forward to it.
Thank you, Derek.
Thank you.